Ever wondered about the story behind the famous McDonald's coffee case? Well, let's delve into the tale of Liebeck v. McDonald's restaurants, a landmark lawsuit that sparked a nationwide debate. It all began in 1994 with a woman named Stella Liebeck. She had just purchased a cup of hot coffee from McDonald's, but as fate would have it, she ended up spilling the scalding beverage in her lap. The result? Third-degree burns, a level of harm that's quite severe and requires immediate medical attention. It wasn't just a minor accident, but a life-altering incident that led to a major legal battle. Stella's life changed forever in that moment, but that's just where the story begins. Stella did what many of us would do. She sought compensation for her injuries. Stella Liebeck, a 79-year-old woman, found herself in a predicament that would make her the center of a landmark case. After suffering third-degree burns from a cup of hot coffee purchased from McDonald's, she was left with more than just physical scars. The medical expenses were mounting, and she sought a way to cover them. Stella reached out to McDonald's in an attempt to settle for $20,000. This amount was calculated to cover her medical expenses, an amount that seemed reasonable given the extent of her injuries. However, McDonald's did not see it that way. They refused her request, leaving Stella with a difficult decision to make. In the face of this refusal, Stella made a bold move. She decided to take the matter to court. She filed a suit against the fast food giant, accusing them of gross negligence. It was a daring step, as she was going up against a corporation of immense size and influence, but she was determined to fight for what she believed was right. The lawsuit accused McDonald's of serving coffee at a temperature too dangerous for consumption. It alleged that McDonald's was aware of the risk, yet did nothing to mitigate it. This, according to Stella's attorney, constituted gross negligence. It was a strong accusation, one that would ignite a legal battle of epic proportions. But this was just the beginning. Stella had thrown down the gauntlet, and McDonald's was not going to back down easily. What followed was a heated legal battle, one that would capture the attention of the nation and spark debates about the nature of personal injury law. Stella's fight was far from over. The real battle was just beginning. This was not just about a cup of coffee. It was about accountability, about standing up to a giant, and about seeking justice for an ordinary individual. The stage was set, the players were ready, and the battle was about to begin. The case went to court, and what happened next shocked many. The jury, after considering the evidence, found McDonald's to be 80% responsible. Stella Liebeck, the 79-year-old lady who had suffered third-degree burns from the hot coffee, was awarded a sum of $160,000 in compensatory damages. But that wasn't all. The jury also awarded her an astonishing $2.7 million in punitive damages. This was a clear message to McDonald's and other corporations that consumer safety should never be overlooked. However, this eye-popping sum didn't stick for long. In the end, the punitive damages were reduced to $640,000. Still, it was a significant amount and a landmark decision in product liability cases. The verdict was in, but the public reaction was far from predictable. The case sparked a national debate, and Stella's life was never the same. This lawsuit, known as the McDonald's coffee case, became a pivot point in discussions about tort reform across the United States. The jury's decision to award Stella with a substantial sum in punitive damages stirred the pot, sparking passionate conversations about the nature of liability and the role of the legal system in consumer protection. However, the aftermath of this case was not confined to courtrooms or legislative bodies. Stella Liebeck, the woman at the center of this lawsuit, experienced life-altering consequences. She bore the physical scars of the incident, suffering permanent disfigurement from the third-degree burns. Moreover, she faced partial disability for 2 years following the accident, a heavy toll for a woman in her late 70s. In the wake of this case, society was left to grapple with the implications of the verdict. It served as a stark reminder of the potential dangers lurking in everyday activities and the responsibility of corporations to ensure the safety of their products. The McDonald's coffee case is more than just a story about a spilled cup of coffee. It's a story about a woman's fight for justice and the ripple effect it had on society.